Welcome back, friends, to Susan Can Create. I'm Susan. This video is the third part. It's the final part of my video for fall season for 2022. And today we're going to look at the family room, the bar, small bar area, and the kitchen. This could be the shortest YouTube career ever, just because we are currently have a raging forest fire that's near our house, and it broke through the lines yesterday, the fire lines yesterday, and it went from 156 acres to 2,000 acres that quickly. And so we are now in what they call the green zone. There's a green, yellow, and red. And green just means be ready to go, but you know, you are in the danger zone. So we have been packing up a few things and trying to get, you know, arrangements made, and so we are prepared. I'm hoping it doesn't, obviously, I'm hoping it doesn't happen. You guys have sent me prayers, and I appreciate every single one of those. It's nerve-wracking not knowing, because when the emergency sounds come on, or alerts, they come to your phones just like an Amber Alert does, and so it's that same kind of tone that rings, and so it's very startling, especially in the night. I am certainly keeping the positive thoughts that this fire will get contained. We aren't supposed. This is now a Monday, and we aren't supposed to have any rain till Friday. But let's hope that it's the winds that are really aggravating it. Let's hope the winds behave themselves, and maybe we can get a handle on this. All right. I've also learned a few things. This is my third video. I've learned several things, actually. One of which is the camera, and it's not as easy as just, you know, shoot and click. You have to know your equipment, and I am learning that. I must admit, don't know it yet as well. Watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to run my camera, but hopefully the video is smoothed out enough so it's enjoyable for you. And I will, stick with me, I will get better at it. Something else I learned is I am definitely not a vampire. Okay, and the reason I say that is because I show up in the videos when I'm shooting in front of a mirror. Well, you know, well, duh. You know, your reflection's there, but you don't really see that when you're shooting the video. You're just concentrating on what you're trying to look at. But when I did the playback, oh, sure enough, there I am. So that was enlightening, and I have to learn to angle my shots better. Another thing I learned is that they say the camera adds 10 pounds. Well, I say the camera adds more like 50 pounds. It's quite an eye-opener when you are videoed and you're in the video. Because around my house anyway, my mirrors don't go down past my waist, really. And so getting a full shot, especially from the back, lots of real estate back there that I care not to show, and that's why you aren't going to see me in the videos yet. But you might be going on my weight loss journey with me, because something has to happen there. Also, could you please subscribe to my channel? If you watched my first two videos, you understand that I have set a goal for 5,000 new subscribers by the end of December 2022. And I know it's an ambitious goal, but I have every intention of trying my very best to reach it. And so if you would please subscribe and tell your friends, I would ever so appreciate it. Also, if you could hit the like button, that helps keep the channel active and alive. The other thing I want to talk about is just brief mention again about our community page. At the end of every video, again, if you haven't seen my first two videos, at the end of every video there is a community page. I'm calling it a community page, and what I'm doing is that having you send in pictures of your pets. Make sure that they're your fur babies, your feathered babies, your scaly babies, something along those lines, as long as it's your pet. And send the picture in their names, and then I will feature them at the end of the video on the community page. I thought that would be kind of fun, because we all love our pets, and I enjoy looking at other people's pets as much as I enjoy looking at mine. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoy this last and final video in this series. The next one will be coming out I'm doing the Day of the Dead celebration, and after that it'll be Thanksgiving, and then we roll right into Christmas. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and roll the video. And again, I am deeply appreciative of the time that you are spending watching my videos. Thank you so much.
Welcome, folks. As always, before I begin, my areas are emptied and given a good cleaning. I will be creating areas that have a forest animal theme driven by these unique animal pumpkins that came from Grandin Road. The first one is a sweet-faced fox with a marvelous fluffy tail. Next is the raccoon with another fluffy tail. Then the owl. Look at the feathers in its back. Lastly is my bear with a soft furry tail. The coffee table has some items that I might use, but I never know until I start building the decor. This pumpkin is the one that I loved when I saw it at Michael's. The texture comes from corn husks. I made 4 floral arrangements for this room. Some are full and others are light and airy. This small vignette is adorned with a white pumpkin, sitting on a book to give height and grounding. I used the black tray for some owls and added a candle on a tall stand with a floral wreath to give balance to the area. If you don't anchor and add height to some of your decor items, they will look like you just dropped them off and they are waiting for a home. On the hearth, I created 2 scenes. The first has my fox pumpkin sitting next to a floral arrangement made from a white metal milk can with wheat stems, plus white pumpkin stems and orange stems. I placed the corn-husked pumpkin on the side. I finished with fall color stems. On the other side of the hearth, I used the raccoon pumpkin as the focal point, and a large metal wicker vase with tall grasses, fall leaves, feathers, and more. I like the way the owl in the back looks like it's peeking out from the bush. I started the mantle with a burnt orange scarf for a punch of color and added the 2 more animal pumpkins. The 3 jars in the middle have tea lights and are sitting on a wooden tray. The pumpkins on the right have vibrant color and have a texture from an ear of corn. On the left, I used a mustard-colored vase with only dark wheat stems. Fall leaves around the pumpkin animals finished the scene. 2 fall-colored pillows and a throw blanket are something anyone can do to add a simple touch of color. Decorating does not need to be complicated. On the coffee table, I made a floral arrangement in a copper-colored metal bucket. I used pumpkin picks, hydrangeas, peonies, and multiple textured stems. The decorative plate from the co-op matched the bucket so well and added a finishing touch. In the bar area, I used a wooden tray with fall candles. I added my glass and metal giraffe with its amber-colored glass as an accent. The floral arrangement is made in a silver serving dish, shaped like a dough bowl, with fall-colored beads on the handle. It was a lucky find at the co-op. To save some time when I need an arrangement that can only be seen from one direction, I create a reversible arrangement. This one I made to use for Thanksgiving, on this side, with more of the muted colors and flowers, and turned around, I used it for fall with its sunflowers and brighter colors. The kitchen is something that has minimal decorations as it is a working kitchen. The top of the cabinets is where I have most of the color. Here is a sampling of the items I might use in the kitchen. I have a chicken theme going on here, could you tell? On my open shelves, I used a large round white serving bowl filled with Indian corn and a sunflower. The copper mugs are bright and eye-catching. The white cake stand has a leaf pumpkin on top, and the upper shelf has a gold pumpkin and a couple of chickens. On the top of the cabinets, I am using chickens that I have collected from Hobby Lobby over the years. I used a fall leaf vine and added some sunflowers. For the small coffee stand, I used a crystal sugar dish that was my mother's and filled it with gold spoons. Then I used 2 fall-colored mugs and a sugar bowl to complete the look. I used small hay bales to give some height to the chickens. The canisters are fall-colored, with chickens, of course. The pumpkin-scented soap is from Michael Design Works, a great soap and decorative bottle. In the corner is the crow, or scarecrow, which I've had for years. For the island, I sat my rooster, that my daughter-in-law named Mr. Cluck Cluck, in the metal woven tray and surrounded him with potpourri. Thank you for watching.